Hey everyone, this week I'm testing out this 2020 Ram 2500 Laramie Night Edition. Retail on this thing is about $70,000. Yeah, let's check it out. So this one's a Laramie trim level, so it comes in pretty much middle of the pack. Like I said, this one's a Night Edition. So it's got body colored bumpers, body colored trim, a body colored grille surround with a black grille and a black Ram logo. Massive Ram logo. This one uses the 6.4 liter gas engine. It's got black 20-inch wheels, power assist side steps. So the step comes down when the door opens. Close the door and step goes up. Nothing fancy about the bed on this one. Ram offers the Ram box, which are kind of like saddlebags for the bed sides. They also have the multi-function tailgate, which is split 60/40. This one has neither of those, so it's got a pretty straightforward bed. Here's the key. One thing you'll notice, power release tailgate. So you press it twice, and the tailgate comes down. Worth noting, the tailgate does not go up on its own. You have to pull it up. So pretty sizable bed. This is the middle size bed. Call it the standard size. It's a little over 6 feet. Provisions in here for a fifth wheel. You've got fifth wheel hookups right there. LED lights, tonneau cover, damped tailgate. Pretty sure all full-size trucks have a damped tailgate. Something about these full-size trucks that I only realized a couple years ago. General Motors uses independent front suspension on their heavy-duty trucks. Ram and Ford use a solid front axle, and I've not actually climbed under here yet. Yep, there you go. There's a solid front axle on this thing, and boy, can you feel it on the highway. These trucks are certainly meant for towing and hauling, and when you're just driving them without towing anything or without hauling anything, it can be a little squirrely. Check out the inside here. Oh, worth mentioning, on the Ram Trucks website, there we go, they have this convenient towing guide, and I pulled up the specifics for this one. So this is a 2020 Ram 2500 Laramie with the 6.4 liter gas engine, the crew cab, 6'4" bed, automatic transmission. They all have the automatic transmission, and 4-wheel drive, and the 373 axle ratio. That comes out to a maximum payload of 2,980 pounds and a maximum towing capacity of 14,110 pounds. So there you go. Pretty capable truck right here. And it's just a basic 2500 gas model. Interior in the Ram is pretty incredible. You talk to any full-size truck owner, and very few of them will argue that Ram trucks offer the best long-term reliability. So that might be a sacrifice you make down the line, but in exchange, it's fair to say that Ram's interiors are by far the best in the truck industry right now. This one, you can get it with any variety of finishes in here. This one has suede in the door cards here. I believe, yep, suede inserts on the seats. The Night Edition gets this black leather interior. Laramie is embroidered there. Suede up here on the seats. Pretty decent quality leather. Nice padded box here with real stitching in it. Stitching across the dashboard. And you've got this massive 12-inch portrait mode infotainment screen here. It's set up pretty well. I reviewed a Ram 1500 Laramie Longhorn earlier this year, and I go through some more interior features and some more of the infotainment system. It's worth a look. It's a pretty cool infotainment system, and especially in the Laramie Longhorn trim, this thing has a pretty awesome interior. This interior in the Laramie model here is pretty great too. Soft touch dash, more stitching on top of the dash. Yeah. Let's turn it off. Hop in the back. Crew cabs in these full-size trucks are pretty huge, and this one's no exception. Plenty of knee room back here. Yeah. Heated second row with USB-A and USB-C ports. There's also a 3-prong, what is this one? 115 volt, 400 watt AC power inverter back here. There's also AC power up here, and then additional plugs right there. Yeah, you could plug a laptop in, camera, anything, and have it charging in this massive center console box. Yeah, take a look at this. So tray up here with cup holders underneath, plenty of space. And then this thing has a first lid with a tray, and then a second lid that opens that reveals the expansiveness of this center console box. And you can slide this thing wherever you want it, stash things down there. Okay, let's do a quick lap around the block in this Ram 2500. I can already feel that solid front axle, and I'm not even out on my driveway yet. While the ride is a little jarring, it does feel well damped, if that makes sense. Like you hit a bump and the motion is transferred all the way across the vehicle from the passenger side to the driver's side because of that solid front and rear axle. But it never feels harsh. It's not going to shatter your spine, but it is a little squirrely on the road for sure. You have to put extra effort into keeping this thing on the road, or keeping it in your lane. There's 50. These things obviously aren't meant to be fast, but I wouldn't call it slow. It's a heavy-duty truck. It's meant for towing and hauling, and this thing's plenty competent at that. Can't argue with the numbers. Just under 3,000 pounds of payload capacity and just over 14,000 pounds of towing capacity. The interior is extremely nice. It's comfortable. The design is good. The infotainment system is, as of right now, the best in the truck industry, in the entire truck space. This is by far the best infotainment system. Tons of storage space here. Obviously, this thing is meant to be used for work purposes, so you could fit a laptop in this center console and have it charging off of that AC power port. You could have a cordless power tool battery charging off of that port. You could have your laptop charging in the back. You could have the battery in the console box here, vice versa. You could power any variety of things out of this vehicle, which is really nice. I took a Ram 1500 Rebel on a little camping trip to southern Utah, and I had a battery pack charging in the way back in the Ram box. If you get the Ram box, you get a third AC power outlet in one of the boxes in the back. I had a battery charging back there, and I had my camera charging up front here, and it was just really nice to be able to kind of sprawl out, have your stuff charging, have a place to stash it. You can have all the cables down in this box. Yeah, it was great. You saw me go over that pothole back there, and yeah, that pretty much tells the story. When you don't have a load in one of these, or when you don't have a trailer behind you, bounces around a lot. .360-degree camera system, really nice. I am perfectly parallel with my driveway right now. All thanks to this top-down view that you get with this 360-degree camera system. So there's out the back, and there is the top-down. Yeah, there you go. So I'm over to the right a little bit, but that's on purpose. I've got the thing perfectly aligned, exactly how I like it in my driveway. So there's your quick tour of this 2020 Ram 2500 Laramie Night Edition. Good truck. I am not a truck owner yet, but I don't do towing and hauling for either work or for fun. I don't purport to be an expert on full-size heavy-duty trucks. I don't have experience in this area, so if I didn't speak to their utility capabilities well enough, I apologize, all truck guys. I am sorry. I bowed down to you. Whatever it was, you're right and I'm wrong. Really, I just wanted to give you a quick tour the Ram 2500. Love the interior in this thing. Yeah. Interior is probably the biggest selling point. If you just accept the fact that, yeah, all these trucks, when configured a certain way, will tow a certain amount. What sets them apart are intangibles, and one of the big positives of the Ram in its current generation is this interior. So, yeah, that about does it. Thank you for watching.